Hello, Heather. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Say hi as you're coming in so I can call you out and see who's here. Who's excited for today? Dancing too. Absolutely. Why not, right? I love dancing, Wyona. This is my jam. Always pumps me up. All right, Kelsey, we got you. Today is about becoming. This is it. This is the key to all we've been working up to. So, woo! All right, give yourself a shake. Hello! Hello, Julie. Let everybody get the notification that we started. Wake up, meditated, journal. And girl, today is food. I'm thinking you meant to say good. I love it. Hello, Mandy. Yeah, Kelsey, I knew what you meant. I totally knew what you meant. All right, let's get this party started. That was just a fun way to get going. So, welcome to day 3. Oh my gosh, I was like, what day is it? What day is it? It's day 3, and we're becoming today. So that is excellent, awesome, and I'm so glad you're here. How have you found the homework so far? What have you guys learned from this journey and your day 1, day 2? I would love to know. Hey, Eden, good morning. Welcome. So what are we learning so far? Are you having little breakthroughs where you're seeing how your old self has been holding you back? And are you ready for the new? Hello, Margaret. Hello, Tina. Welcome, everybody. You guys missed our jam. We were like busting out to the music. If you watch the replay, you can take part in it. Oh, the music part is part of my client's favorite thing. After our group session, we do like a meditation, and they're all like, play the music, do the meditation. All right. So today we're doing becoming. Let's get started. I know you guys have busy days, and I don't want to keep you too long. I know a lot of you guys do this on your lunch too. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions about the homework up until this point, feel free to message me. Let me know you loved the music. Good. I loved it too. Actually, it helped pick up my energy because that's what it's all about. Having fun. Having fun. Hello. Hi, Kiana. How are you? We want to increase our vibration level. We want to embrace joyness, happiness, fulfillment in our life, because when we are on those levels, man, oh man, good things just start to happen. You have to just embrace it and it starts coming. You don't have to work any harder. How does that sound? Hashtag no working harder. No more working harder. This is what I want to address with you today, is to ditch the hustle, ditch the struggle. Yes, let's up level. I love it. Up leveling is what we want to do. So today we're going to be talking about that. Because if you've been feeling stuck, I've been there. I know what it feels like to do that. I've been through this journey on so many different levels. And so what I teach you is things that I have learned from my own experiences that I share with my clients, that my mentors have taught me. I mean, Bob Proctor is one of the world's most foremost in human potential and success. And that's who I learned from. And I've continued to have mentors along the way. Why? Because it's important. It's important. It's important to have people come up alongside of you and to be able to have a path for you. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I give up on me. It's really easy to give up on you when you don't have that team of support. It's really easy to just fall back into our old habitual ways when there's no team of support, no mentorship, and no one pushing for you. And so when you have that group in your corner and you start to understand how your world can open up just by changing what's going on the inside, it's an incredible thing. Mandy is having this happen right now for her as well. She's totally opening up again, and new things just keep coming in and coming in. But here's the key. We got to be able to hold it in the face of fear. You have to be able to hold all of this in the face of circumstances. Yes, accountability is everything. It is everything. It's not a accountability has such a bad rap for did you do this today? But that's not it. It's mutual support. I loved that over the last couple days, my clients are in here with me and they've been posting in our group together and being inspired again and cheering each other on for the goals that they have. Can you actually say to somebody, hey, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to grow my business so I can stay home, or I want to have that dream car and house. Typically, your group of friends would be like, you're nuts. What cloud are you living on? This group of people is like, absolutely, you can have it. Let's go get it. What kind of support do you have? Because quite often, circumstances, all of that thinking mind, oh my goodness, right? When you're in the down and dumps and you're feeling that like limited vibration, do you have the support that's going to pick you up? Yes, I am. Amazing vibration. My life has forever changed and continues to. Absolutely. It absolutely has. And you keep up leveling and showing more and more and more is coming to you. So James Allen has a quote that says, the vision that you glorify in your mind, so that's the vision, the pictures that you see, the ideal that you throne in your heart. Am I rich? Am I poor? Am I successful? Am I happy? You will build your life, and this you will become. It's all about the images we hold in our head and the beliefs we hold in our heart. So, what if I could tell you could change everything by stopping working harder and start aligning with something differently to ditch the strategy? I know that's big, right? We're taught strategy. We're really taught a lot about strategy, and I'm going to go there. Let's just build up to that. So we have an internal self-image because that's what this is about, about becoming. You have this internal self-image that is quite different from what people see on the outside. So the Cinderella post that I posted today, she's becoming, but Cinderella was always beautiful. She was always kind and joyful, right? There was just a radiant beauty within her. And the same lies for you and for me and for all of us. We have to let this radiant beauty out. But truth be told, the story that we're telling ourselves is not one of Cinderella. It is one of the stepsisters. Jealousy, envy, doubt, insecurity, greediness. You may be like, I'm not greedy, but yes, because you don't believe there's enough for everybody. That was a hard hit truth for me. I'm like, oh, yeah, because I saw money outside of me. I did not see it as an abundant creation energy source that all I had to do was tune into it. No, it was a limited supply and you had to get some, right? That is how we're actually taught in society. So our paradigms are formed that way. And when we transfer over and we actually develop this becoming of prosperity, you create your own Cinderella story. You radiate that inner beauty and confidence externally, and all shows up. Your life starts to transform. Do you see yourself achieving your goals, or do you see yourself chasing them? That is the question. Because if you see yourself chasing it, remember what we talked about yesterday about force? If you constantly have to chase something down and hold on to it, then your whole life is going to be a struggle to continually do that. Life will always be about a chase, a wrestling match, and sometimes you're going to win and sometimes you're going to lose. Or is it about allowing, about flow, about grace, about abundance, understanding the laws of the universe? There are rhythms to up and down, ebb and flow. When money comes in, the law of rhythm kicks in, and yes, some's going to go out. But do you worry about where it's going to come in again? Or do you say, I know it's coming in? It's a change in our conscious thinking and a change in our heart. The subconscious mind is where the law of attraction works because it is based off of vibrational energy, our attitudes, thoughts, feelings, actions. It's our encompassing of our emotional connection with these things that we think about. It's not just your thinking mind. And that's where most people get it wrong. I'm just going to think a positive thought while I hold doubt in my heart. Guess what you're getting? I know, hard one, right? I know it's coming in. Good. I want it to come in for you too. It should be there for you to come in. Yes, it is. You know, Heather has an amazing story about changing her vibrational energy. And if you read it in the testimonial, she manifested money and she was like, uh, wow. And she said, the greatest part, I loved it when you once said you played in your garden and your business was just growing because you changed something about your beliefs and the energy of you was attracting things to you. Always first go to worry, and then I have to remind myself it will come. Right. So it's progression. It is about repetition into our mind and our heart. And sometimes those really big, deep seated things, it can take a little bit more. And this is why the mentorship is really important because it can take a little bit more to overcome it. And it takes some time. You know, it took me like over a year to break the habit of not loving getting up in the morning. So this habit of I knew a quantum leap would come for me if I just started doing some stuff in the morning. So I have a group in the morning where if anybody wants to come and study with me, they can. And Mandy runs another one. And so we open it up. And it took me a good year to break this habit. But I had accountability, I had support, and I kept showing up. And now, even after that, 6 months after that, I crave getting up in the morning now. My alarm goes off. I may be tired, but I'm like, "Ooh, the goodness starts now." Ah, it is the joy of knowing that what I want and need is on its way. Absolutely. And when things aren't necessarily looking like they're going the way they should, you know that they are. You're letting go of the how and the strategy of it. Example is always everything is always working out for your good. Heather had her flight canceled. Like I mentioned this on Monday. She had her flight canceled. She was like, oh, and I'm like, nope, there's a reason. There's good. And why? Because her and Tina got to meet at the airport. But when your awareness in this thing, in this understanding grows, you get to see that there's always positive. You get to see that things are working out for you. And what if you stopped looking at the bad and started saying, ooh, this is an amazing opportunity? Wherever there's a huge obstacle is an even bigger opportunity for growth and prosperity. Most people don't see it that way. Most people look to the despair and get stuck in it. So Maxwell Maltz says self-image, and Maxwell Maltz wrote this book here, Psycho-Cybernetics. Okay. He's an MD. He was actually a plastic surgeon who noticed that he would change people's physical form and sometimes things wouldn't change on the inside. They still saw the crummy self-image that they had. And other people had a beautiful self-image, and when they transformed the outside, it matched what was on the inside for them. They had life-changing experiences. And so what he realized is self-image is the key to human personality and human behavior. Change the self-image and you change the personality and you change the personality and the behavior. When he's talking about self-image, he's not talking about your hair or your clothes or whitening your teeth or brightening your smile. He's talking about who you believe yourself to be on the inside. When you transform that, your behaviors change and your personality changes. You experience greater joy, greater happiness, more ease and flow. Behaviors change. Remember that confidence we tapped into? Confidence. It comes from within. It's not something you get, it's something that comes from within. It's not about the results in the strategy, the posting of something. You know, that's what most of us go to is the strategy. Strategy doesn't work unless you believe in the outcome. We have a psycho-cybernetics. It is our mind, our conscious mind is like literally scanning And our subconscious mind is keeping on track to where we want to go. It is a computer that will guide you. It is your internal GPS unit. And I'll go into this in our VIP day tomorrow. I'm going to actually show you your vibrational energy, the levels that you're on, and that your mind is goal seeking. So, right now, your internal self image is projecting you there. A lot of you have heard about the story about my daughter, and this just came to my mind because she's right there in the kitchen. She really had a poor self image around school. She changed that. All of her behaviors changed. Her writing assignments, she's getting 85s and 90s on now, where before she was getting 70s. Everything changed. She didn't get a tutor. Nope. She didn't take extra study courses. Nope. She didn't go to strategy. Nope. She changed who she believed she was. I want to post this. I want to see what Chrissy, you said something there. There you go. Wayne Wiggins. I have an audio, but sometimes it's easier to land the big ideas when you can see them. Yeah. Imaging. Imaging is everything. And right now we're holding an image of our head, and our subconscious is saying, that's who we are. That's what I'm going to fulfill. And here's the thing. Stuff happens that you don't necessarily like, but it's fulfilling the subconscious belief on a vibrational level. It's matching you. Why do bad things always happen? Just when I get ahead, boom. Because if you kept going ahead, but you have the belief that just when I get ahead, something happens and I go back to where I am, that was my belief. Old belief, cancel that out. I get what I want now and I keep going. That's the belief you want. It keeps getting better and better. My income keeps going up and up and up. My sales keep going up and up and up. Would that not improve your life? Things just keep getting better. What if you just start saying that? Things just keep getting better. Even if there is something, things just keep getting better. It's going to be better. In the face of obstacle is the hardest time that people have overcoming this because we are so ingrained with it. We are so ingrained. But your self-image is goal seeking and you can change it. And so you start to see how your behaviors are going to change to start seeking that. How circumstantially the things that you're in harmony with will change as well. Are you chasing success? Are you chasing money? Are you chasing happiness and love? What are you chasing? Is a good question to ask yourself because if you keep chasing it, you'll always be running. Everything is energy. Whether you understand this or not, it is. There is an incredible video, and I would share it in here. You know what? I will share it in my VIP day tomorrow. It's a little cartoon, and it literally talks about the science behind what happens when we focus on things and how it attracts the particles to produce what we want by nothing else than focus. Nothing else. And I can't show it on Facebook because I don't have the rights to it, but I can do it in our VIP and I will show it to you. When I saw it, I was like, oh, wow. It just hit home on everything. Everything is energy. And all you need to do is to connect with what it is you want, but on a deeper level. You can spend your time looking for strategy. And I don't know about you, all the books, all the courses, all the uncompleted courses, all the more and more and more and more. But are you where you want to be? You may have learned some knowledge, absolutely. But what has truly changed? Have you made that quantum leap? Then that tells you that something hasn't changed in your subconscious yet. Our conscious mind is where we store informational facts. Our subconscious mind is where the change happens and the leaps and bounds happen. It's 95% mindset and 5% strategy. but we're doing it the opposite way around. We're looking for the 95% strategy to fix the poor mindset. Do you get that? You're working 95% strategy, and it needs to be the opposite way around. So, what is your self image? Because it is a part of your paradigm. It is your beliefs, your behaviors, and what you think you're capable of. Success, health, huge one. Wealth, happiness, joy, love, freedoms, they're all in there. They're all in there. And you have to change it by changing the current picture. And you do that through repetition, through a great community of support, by having a guide, by having a plan on how to get there, to understanding, to look at different areas of your life. Like my clients will attest that in the book, the workbook that I have them go through, they're answering questions where they're like, why is this important? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. Where do you vacation every year? How do you take vacation? Do you treat yourself? Do you reward yourself every month? These are questions that will reflect on where you're stuck. So good, Heather. You know, one of my clients, Lauren, said her biggest awareness was she wrote everything on our goal card. And all of a sudden, she was in the house, the caliber of house she was wanting. She had the hot tub overlooking the mountains and the lake, and it was everything that she wanted. And she realized how uncomfortable she felt there because her subconscious hadn't changed. She said, I was actually afraid to post a picture because people think I was a fraud. And I said, well, then that tells me that your subconscious isn't there yet. And she was like, wow, I'm going to own this. I'm going to own it so that I will attract more of it. Awareness is everything. And it's a constant journey. It's peeling back the onion layer. And it's through repetition that we change that programming. You must build the new image. I want you to think about it this way. How did the chair come to be? Someone got tired of sitting on the floor. How did the wheel ever become a wheel? People got tired of dragging things. What are you dragging? You have to imagine it first before it appears. The cell phone, the internet, a car, a plane, all created in imagination first. All images held in the mind first. Build the new image. You build a house, not from the outside in. You don't put up all the wall or the outside brick and mortar and then go in and build all the walls, lay all the electrical and the plumbing. No. You build it first. Foundation, what is my desire? And then you build upon it. You start to create the walls. You build it from the inside out. Because right now, all you're doing is building a house without any internals. You can have all the look, but if the belief's not there on the inside, you can have all the strategy, but if it's not there on the inside, it's not working. The house collapses over and over and over again. You need to build the structure from within that will hold and support whatever strategy you choose. I love the house theory, right? You get it. You get the visual of it, don't you? So you're unconscious. I was unconscious competent. Absolutely. I didn't even know. When I was a designer, I didn't know. I was just whatever. I just kept ranking up the ladders. It was my internal self-image. I was told from a young kid, I was creative. And so that was just where I led. I just thought my life was, okay, I'm creative. So I just followed it. I believed it about myself. I believed I was a businesswoman. So I got into business for myself. I believed that it would succeed. It did. I believed that I'd have great clients. I did. But when I took a leap out in a different area, I did not see myself as a salesperson. So I was like, ooh, that was a rocky ride for me because my internal belief wasn't there. And when something changed about me, my authenticity changed, who I saw myself being, where I saw myself going, why I was doing what I was doing. I imaged a whole new thing. Things took off. Got to build it from the inside. So we can experience many different self-image stories. That will I actually be successful? Some people are afraid of success because they're afraid that if they have this success, it'll change. Something will change with them. A lot of people are afraid of money. They've been raised to believe that money means they're bad or they're greedy or they have to work hard for it. That it'll never happen for me, that it always happens for somebody else. They are the lucky ones. It's not going to happen to me. You may not say that out loud. You may say, yeah, I want that. But inside you're like, yeah, right. Right? Like raise a hand if you've done it. I'm going to raise my own hand. I go through what you guys go through, remember, because it's controlling our results, because that is where it's coming from. So build our new picture and we stop working towards it and we start becoming it. That is a very different way to think about it. What if I stopped working so hard to achieve something, chasing after the thing, and I just embodied contentment now, not when I achieve the thing? Here's the thing about gratitude, and I will tell you, gratitude does shift your vibrational energy. But one of my mentors said, when you practice only gratitude all the time, you think that all you're going to do is, I'm just going to be more and more and more and more grateful because then it'll bring more stuff to me. You literally have to be content now to attract the contentment that is to come. That's a work on the inside. You have to connect with the vibrational energy, emotions of the thing you want now, not when you have it, now. So Bob tells a story of a mortgage broker who he came to him and he wanted to increase his revenue in the year, help so many families, hit $100 million in mortgage money distributed out. He'd only ever done 40 million. And he had been in his career for like, whatever, tons and tons of years, 20 years. And the only thing he did was change his self-image. And within 1 year time, he hit the 100 million. And he wrote Bob a letter, and Bob read the letter to us. And he said, I cannot explain what happened because I did not change the strategy. I just changed what I believed was possible for me and what I was doing. And when I changed that, everything changed, just like my daughter, just like me, and many others here. When you started seeing something different in yourself, you started becoming that. Mandy became a coach, right? When you start seeing something different in yourself, you start becoming that. Michelle, her testimonial is in the group. How will I ever get to doubling my income, making a 6-figure income? How would I ever do that? Bigger clients. Oh, where are they going to come from? I don't know how that's going to happen. Let go of the stress. Start believing it. Start having faith. Start seeing that self-image. Doubled her income. Clients, 2-3 times the size of what she would have had prior to. And she said, I didn't do anything. She didn't change the strategy. She changed the internal belief. If you continually look for things to happen to you, for you to feel fulfilled, for you to feel happy, for you to feel abundance, for you to feel accepted, then you will always be searching. You have to accept yourself now before you can face the fear of rejection. Who cares about rejection when you accept yourself for who you are? Stop worrying about what people think. You got to find the happiness now instead of looking to obtain the thing to make you happy. What is it that you want? Someone throw some things down in the comment. What is it that you want? I tell this to my clients over and over and over again. The thing you want will be the thing that manifests, not the thing you think you want. The thing you truly desire will be the thing that shows up. A new couch. Linda, vacuum law of prosperity, my friend. Make space for it and it will come. It will be there. It will be there. Maybe somebody you know needs a couch. So let's think about it this way. I want to put it in a different term to help you with this. Totally agree. I was trying to find acceptance from others, but until I created the acceptance within and loved me, everything changed. Bingo, right there. Absolutely, Mandy. That is it. Right? That is it right there. You couldn't keep trying to get acceptance from else outside of you. It has to come from within you. And then, whoo, and what have you done? Started attracting people to you who need your help. Yeah. Aw, I love this too. Chrissy, you want a luxury SUV or convertible? Okay, let me ask you this. How much joy would you experience having that? What value does it bring to you? Why do you want it? Go deeper than just the external. Because here's the thing that I teach you is that it's not just the thing. Their inherent values, and in my group, the clients that are on there, we're going to really touch base on this. When we start goal setting week 1, we'd start in 2 weeks. We're going to really hit home on values, on the qualities of it. Why? Why do you want that thing? Why do you desire it? Do you feel it would give you a sense of excitement? Do you think it's like, passionate, excitement, thrilling, joyful? It make me feel successful? Are those parts of your self-image? Passionate, exciting, thrilling, joyful, successful? Do you feel those things now? Remember, you have to be on the same vibrational energy of it. What if you're not happy where you are now? You have to create the image in your mind first. This is the work. This is the work, Casey. The work has to start here before the proof shows up here. You're building your own cell phone, airplane, computer. It has to start here. All of those things started in the mind first. Everything you want is actually already here. You're just not in vibrational harmony with it. So what do? You create the image. The image creates the emotion. We talked about the science behind why your body responds a certain way. The more you play the positive image over in the face of adversity, yes, that is the trick. When circumstances and your senses say, it's not possible, nothing is changing, you still have to hold the faith in your heart. My mentor said to me, faith is letting the universe figure out the how. Boom. Wow, you're right. What's under the thing I want align with the feeling. Right, Chrissy? That's it. The feeling is the key. Are you in joyful expectation of the thing you want arriving, or are you fearing it not? I do tell you how to build your happy place. Absolutely. And that's what we do together. When circumstances come, hold the picture of what you desire. That is the key. So you girls are teaching each other. You know this stuff. I've led you through it and you're becoming more and more strong with it. It's amazing. It's amazing because you see the power in it. You're getting it. We can have conscious understanding of this, but the power has to lie within us to truly embody it. Think of a piano key. Playing pianos. Do, 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 do. And you hit that one key and there's crystal in the room. What happens to it? If you hit the right note on a piano, it will vibrate the crystal. If you keep hitting it, it shatters, right? Your goal is a key on your piano. It is a vibrational level. And when you start hitting it, you're in connection with the good you want. You connect with it the same way hitting a piano key can move a chandelier. You're hitting the wrong keys. You're down here, but your goal is up here. So when you connect with the feelings of what the goal will achieve for you, when you create this new image of yourself, the success that you want, it's the happiness you desire. Then you start changing things. Then you're on the law of attraction force. The law of attraction is secondary to the law of vibration. And even before that is the law of cause and effect. What is that? Your thoughts create things. So you have to control what key you're hitting. You have to connect with what it is you want, the vision of who it is. And when circumstances say no, you have to have a community to back you up. You have to have a game plan to understand how to get through this. That is where the true magic happens. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I went through my own Terraberry becoming a coach. I did not know how. For a lot of years, I told myself, my husband used to say to me, "Why are you not teaching people this?" But I doubted myself. I don't know enough. How many times have you said this to yourself? I don't know about enough. No, that's not me. I'm not a coach. I don't know. I didn't go to school for this stuff. I don't know. There's like all the excuses. But when something inside of me changed, a kaboom, there was no stopping it. My internal belief rocketed me forward. Like you couldn't hold me back. Like I was like, out of my way. Here it comes. Yay. I was Forrest Gump running down the road. Like no holding me back and still never holding me back. Because my self-image no longer is the designer slaving 9 to 5. There's no part of her that exists. What do you want to unleash? What is your Cinderella story? What is it that you say, I am her. I am it. The thing you desire is already within you. That is why you desire it. You just haven't connected with it yet. When you see the people and you're crazy in comparison, know that it's just a part of you that's saying, I'm here. That is proof you can have it too. Do you look at something and say, ugh, it hasn't come yet? I dropped my kids off at school this morning. Their bus has been completely derailed because of all that's going on here. And normally they take the bus, but I've been driving them this week. And I was coming home, and as I was making a turn, there was my dream car. Did I look at it and say, oh, there's just my dream car? Did I look at it and say, oh, it still hasn't happened? Or did I look at it and I say, there it is. I'm on the right track. It's proof that your manifestations are coming. I'm in harmony with it. I'm attracting until it actually is mine. The sight of the things that you want to see are actually it coming closer to you. the awareness growing of it, the ways percolate forward. Christina, lacking confidence, couldn't do the things before, got on a new vibrational energy, ideas start popping, good things start flowing in connection with it, in harmony with it. You saw it in me. I didn't. Quite often, other people will see it in you before you even see it in yourself. I was holding myself back until I shared your belief in me. Aww. And now look where I am. A year later, I have my own coaching business and leading from the heart. Yes. See, the thing is, there's no competition. There's only creation. You are a co-creator. Energetically, there is unlimited potential. Stop thinking there's limits. Stop thinking that if you succeed, somebody else will lose. There is so much abundance and prosperity that it will just keep coming. It'll just keep coming. I sat all in that. That's mine. Exactly what I thought when I saw my dream truck in town recently. Yeah, it's mine. The fact that it keeps showing up, even when you think about going on social, how many of you go on social and scroll through social and are like, ooh, you get the ooh. I'm like, ooh, I'm seeing people succeed. Oh, yeah, you had a 10K month. Oh, that's wonderful. More abundance. Do you look at your paycheck every month and go, if you're working, it's not enough? Or do you think, woo, abundance? Shift your perspective. The more you get excited about the things, whether it as a penny, the penny has to excite you just as much as $1 million has to excite you. You connected energetically with abundance, and yet you turn it away. Think about it. Welcome abundance. So let me ask, who is doing VIP tomorrow? I want to know. Are you coming into the VIP? Are you going to learn and see visually how I teach? What kind of stuff we talk about and learn? Me. Absolutely. Me. Yes. How do we get to where we want to be? What vibrational energy you're holding, how your thoughts are holding you back. How do you actually accept that energy of, ugh? Do you resist it always, or do you acknowledge it and realize the energy passing through you is actually a good thing? It's just our mind tells the story to it, and that's okay. We've got to learn to let go of the story. Picked up a penny yesterday and said, yes, it's all coming. I love it. I love it. That is it right there. Be thankful and just in that joyful expectation. It's coming. And when you start to realize you are it, I'm it. Say it. I'm it. I want you all to write, I'm it. Whatever you seek, you already are it. You already are it. Whatever you want to have, you're it. You're it. When you can embrace the new version of you, all you're doing is letting it out. We say qualities, embrace the qualities of this person. If I need to be more confident, if I need to be more consistent, all the things, you already are those things, but your brain is just not showing you those pictures. You already are it. And so when you start to see yourself mentally in the pictures, being it, doing it, and you keep telling yourself you already are it, you're going to start to change. I'm already it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The it factor. You are the it factor. Girl, I've seen it in you. Kiana, I've seen it in you for so long. You just gotta own it. Put the crown on. Put it on. And when you do that, it will shift here. Oh gosh, no holding you back, girl. No holding you back. All right, guys. Any questions for today? Did I just light you all on fire today? I love it. I'm feeling your energy. Like I can feel you guys through the screen. I'm like, woo! Yes. Yes, I can feel it. So take that. Now go do inspired action from this place. Go take the action from here. Go create the post from here. Go do the story from here. Go make the call one step from here. From this I'm it energy. Law of cause and effect. Boom, boom, boom. It may not come back how you think it's going to come back, but it will come back. Love it and needed the energy. Woot, woot. Good stuff, Tina. All right. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to post the VIP link. There was something wrong with whatever. I'm not a computer specialist. Like, yeah, I may be able to make it look pretty, but the tech stuff. So I had to make some adjustments to it. I will post it in the group, the link, get in there so that you're on the Zoom tomorrow and come back this afternoon. I am chatting with our beautiful Heather, and she's going to tell us what her journey has been like over the last year. Like she's been with me for a year now and made this decision, right? Like January, I think it was January, February of last year to really change her life. And yeah, it's been a beautiful journey for her. So join us today. We're gonna be chatting 3:30, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow on the VIP session. I promise you won't regret being there. This is Catherine Arkiba. Bye for now, guys.